All right. So I'm going to ask each of you to test your buzzers, starting with Team A on this side. Okay, that's Brother Walker's. Wait a minute, I have to clear it. That's Ben. That's Sherlyn. All right, the buzzers are working. How about this side? There's Chris. There's Lee. He is. I didn't clear it. And there's Sam. All right. We're all ready to go? Yes. Now, we don't have any debates on who buzzed in first. Okay, that's right. And now, once you buzz in, if you buzz in before I finish the question, then I stop, and you have to answer from there. Okay?
Are we able to answer as a team?
No, whoever buzzes in. Whoever buzzes in has to answer.
Who start first?
I'll tell you. Okay, here are your categories. You have 7 trumpets, 7 churches, Ruth, Esther, and Judges. All right? And these are, and so I'm going to pick a number from 1 to 7. Whoever gets closer to the number I'm thinking of will go first and get to choose the category. Begin with the category. All right, I'm picking a number from 1 to 7. Tell me what you're thinking. What number?
3. 6. Okay, 4.
All right, they won. The number I was thinking of was 6.
The price is right. Go on board.
Hey, Pastor, I already told Ben.
Come on, Elder Stacy. Yes, there's no no. There's no no. You know you're here to play. Don't act like you're not here to play.
Yes, you here to play. Pastor, she gonna go to second round.
You all know you did not come here to watch.
I did too. That means she really.
Okay, I tell you what, you all are playing the second round.
Yes. Look at
Yes.
faces went,
You all are playing the second round. All right?
I wanna go first?
This team, you go first. You select the category. Natasha, please don't show it until I click it and begin reading the question. Yes, Imani is getting the mics. So one for this side, one for this side. Yeah, just turn it on right now. It's on. I heard you blowing.
Because you right here.
No, I heard it on the mic. Did you turn yours on? Okay, test it. Nope, not hearing anything.
Test.
There you go. All right. You want to put now again, once whoever clicks the button first, whoever's lights go on, that's who I recognize. All right? Okay, you all choose the category first. The book of Ruth for how many? Remember your answer has to be in the form of a question. Okay, the book of Ruth 100, here's the answer. The country that Orpah and Ruth were from. Time's up. Okay, we don't show the answer. We'll come out of that. Okay, no one there.
Can we use our Bibles?
You don't have time. You have just click escape, Natasha, and it'll go back to the screen. There you go. Okay, next category, next choice.
Esther for 200.
Esther for 200. Here's the answer. The citadel or fortress of Ahasuerus' kingdom. The name of a place. Okay, escape that again. All right, choose again. Esther for 100. They brought the message of the king to Queen Vashti to appear before the king. Chris, eunuchs? What is a eunuch? Is right for 100. All right, 100. You have control of the board.
Let me see the categories again.
Right there.
Let's take Esther for 200.
We already asked that.
Oh, yeah, we did. 300.
Esther for 300. Amount of months the women were given to prepare before they went to see the king. Chris?
11 months.
No, that's not the answer we're looking for. Can you take it?
What is 3 months?
No. The answer we're looking for is 12 months. 12 months. You still have control of the board?
Ruth for 300.
Ruth for 400. To confirm a transaction in Israel, this was taken off by one man and given to another. Benjamin. Oh. Chris. Sandal is right for 400. What is a sandal? All right. I like this.
We're going to do Ruth for 500.
Wait a minute. Ruth for 500. The son of Boaz and Ruth. Lee.
Jesse. What is Jesse?
No, that's not the answer we're looking for. Okay, time's up. The answer is Obed. Obed, the father of Jesse. All right, you still have the control of the board?
So, let us have Esther for 400.
Esther for 400. They're staying away from them churches and trumpets. The name of Mordecai's father. Time. Who is Jair? All right, you still have control of the board?
We're going to go with Judges. Since you,
Judges?
Judges for 100.
Judges for 100. The name of Caleb's daughter. Name of Caleb's daughter. Oh, we got people waiting for their turn to come on up here. I just love it. All right, time is up. Time is up. The answer is Axa. All right, you still have control of the board.
Judges for 200.
Judges for 200. This person was named the first judge in Israel and was the younger brother of Caleb. Sam. Saul, that's not the answer we're looking for. Can you take it? The first judge in Israel and the younger brother of Caleb, his name was Othniel. Othniel. All right, you still have control of the board? Judges for 300. This judge delivered Israel by killing 600 Philistines with an ox goad. No, that's not the answer we're looking for. No answer. The answer is Shamgar. Shamgar. See, I ain't never heard no Shamgar. Judges, you still have it? Judges for 400. Gideon's other name. Gideon's other name. Nobody knows it. All right. The answer is Jerubbaal or Jerubbaal. All right. Am I going Judges for 5?
Yes.
Judges for 5. This judge killed 69 of his 70 brothers. Somebody gonna go back and read the book of Judges again. All right. The answer was Abimelech. Abimelech. Now, I'll give you a quick message behind Abimelech. No, I can't tell you that because you're going to have questions regarding. Okay. All right. We have 3 minutes to get to these. We won't finish all of these. You have the category.
They just have churches for 100.
7 churches for 100. This church followed the doctrine of Balaam. Chris. Sardis is not what we're looking for. Can you take it? Nope. Your team already answered. Can you take it? No. The answer is Pergamos. Pergamos. All right. Are you going still 7 churches? Churches for 200. This church was dead, but had a name that made it think it was alive. What is Laodicea? No, that's not the answer we're looking for. Can you take it? No. The answer is Sardis. Sardis. Sorry, yeah, you're 1 off. All right. 7 churches for 3? Yes. 7 churches for 3. This church would be kept from the hour of trial because they kept the command to persevere. Chris? Pergamos, no. What is Philadelphia? They would be kept from the hour of trial. All right, this is our last question for this part. 7 churches for 400. This church was counseled to buy gold and white garments. Chris? Laodicea is right. All right. This team stays. This team stands. And let's give them a hand. Yay. Give me the next 3. Yay. Come on. Which 3 are coming up? Come on. You all stop fussing and somebody stand up and get on down here. Come on. Come on. Come on, Carol. Come on, Carol. Come on, Francine. Y'all come on. We having fun. We having fun, y'all. We having fun. Come on, who's joining them? I need one more to join them. Natasha, I'm going to number 1. All right. All right. Check your buzzers. All right, Bridget, Wes, Carol. All right, buzzers are working. All right, everything is cleared now. You all won that first round. Okay, here are the categories: polygamy, Genesis, Leviticus, Philemon, Proverbs. These are your categories. Points are worth double the amount. You all are the newcomers. We'll give you control of the board. Choose your category. Okay, when you tell me a category, tell me how much. Genesis for 400. Here we go. You need your hands on your buzzers now. You choose the category, but you're not answering by yourself. Genesis for 400. Here's the answer. This brother saved Joseph. What is Judah is not the answer we're looking for. Here's the full question. This brother saved Joseph from being killed by his brothers by putting him in a pit. You're actually not supposed to consult, but it's, but it's all right. Do you have an answer? Do you have the answer? 3, 2. Why are y'all looking for an answer from here? Time. The answer was Reuben. Reuben. Yes, he was the oldest. Yes. I'm sorry? I'm not hearing you, Cran. And? I didn't see the answer saying, or the oldest brother. Okay, no one has the points. You still have control of the board. Genesis for 200. You're backtracking now. Isaac favored this son. Joseph. No, that's not the answer we're looking for. Esau is the answer we're looking for. That's right. You have control of the board? Genesis for 600. He is the father of the Edomites. Chris. Esau is right again. Genesis for 800. The item that was missing for Abraham and Isaac to work. Bridget. No, that's not the answer we're looking for. The item that was missing for Abraham and Isaac to worship.
What is the ram?
That's right. I need the name. I need the other name. I need the sacrifice is right. We have the wood and we have the fire, but where is the sacrifice? Are you thinking of Rachel and the cup that she stole?
I was still back on Joseph. You know when the brothers came and
Yes.
I have to wait too.
Oh my goodness. I think my computer went dead. No, I'm not plugged in. I left my charger at home. But it's okay. Natasha has it. Y'all ain't off the hook. Y'all ain't off the hook. All right, Natasha, if you can hear me, you have control. You have control of the category. What are you doing?
For Natasha, Genesis for 1,000, please.
Genesis for 1,000, Natasha. The waters from the flood began to decrease after this amount of time. Chris.
150 days.
150 days is right. Awesome. All right. You still have control of the board, Chris? What are we doing?
I think that your son up here, so Stacy. Let's see here.
Let's try something none of us know about. Philemon.
All right. So use the mic.
Philemon for 200, please.
All right. Philemon for 200. This person was Philemon's slave. Or Philemon's slave. Got me saying Philemon. Anyone? Time. The answer is Onesimus. Onesimus. All right, you still have control of the board? You all still have control of the board. Don't give up, Sam.
Polygamy for 200.
What's that?
Polygamy.
Polygamy for 200. This judge had many wives and 71 children. This judge had many wives and 71 children. No answer. Time. The answer is Gideon. Gideon. Okay, now I can tell you. Gideon had many wives, had 70 kids with his wives, and had one child with his concubine. And the concubine's son, Abimelech, was a cast out. And then he got Israel to follow him. And, Yeah, and one of Gideon's sons spoke against him and left. And then 3 years later, the people killed Abimelech. Yep. It's got some drama in the church, in the Bible. All right, you have polygamy for 400.
Polygamy for 400.
He is the first one mentioned as having more than one wife. Chris.
Abraham.
No, that's not what the answer we're looking for. Can you take it? Time. The answer? Lamech. Genesis chapter 4. All right, you still have control of the board? Polygamy for 600. This patriarch is the only one known to have had multiple wives. I should have said the same at the same time. No answers? No, that's not the answer we're looking for, Carol. A patriarch.
Who was Esau?
No, but his brother Jacob. Jacob. Okay, you still have the board? Polygamy for 800. This king had 8 wives and 18 sons and 1 daughter. David is right. All right, you all have control of the board?
Polygamy for 1,000.
Polygamy for 1,000. He had 700 wives and 300 concubines. Yes. That's not the answer we're looking for. He had 700 wives and 300 concubines, but only 3 children. Name them. You know who he is. You know it's Solomon, but what are his children's name? 3 children out of 1,000 women. There's only 3 listed in the Bible. Nobody knows the answer? Okay, we'll show it. Basemath, Rehoboam, and Taphath. 2 are daughters, only 1 son, Rehoboam the king, and 2 daughters. Now, let me pause and give you another background. Some believe that he had 4 children, 2 sons. The other son that is not mentioned in the Bible that many believe he had, his name is Menelik the first, who they believe he had with the queen of Bathsheba. And the queen of Bathsheba is believed to have given birth to Solomon's son Menelik and established the Ethiopian church, which is where, and if you know anything about Rastafarian or Haile Selassie, they believe he is this direct descendant and the last descendant of King Solomon. That's where that comes from. Okay? So always there's a reason behind everything. All right? You still have control of the board. Proverbs for 200. This type of person should go to the ant. Carol, what is a sluggard is right. All right. Are we staying with Proverbs? Proverbs for 400. This is not fitting for a fool. What is a king? No, that's not the answer we're looking for, Lee. Anyone? All right, the answer, yes. No, a clean garment, no. The answer is honor. Honor is not fitting for a fool. All right, Proverbs for 600. This type of woman eats and wipes her mouth and says, I have done no wickedness. Chris, adulterous woman is right. You have control of the board, Chris. Your team?
We're going to go to Leviticus for 200.
Leviticus for 200. Aaron would lay both his hands on this animal on the Day of Atonement and confess all the iniquities of Israel. Oh, Chris, Lee.
What is the scapegoat?
I'll take it. What is a goat is right. You have control of the board? Proverbs for 800. These 3 things are never satisfied. Time. Can you take it? No? All right. The grave, a barren woman, a barren womb, and the earth without water is never satisfied. All right. You have control of the board. Proverbs for 1,000. The men of this king copied and wrote the words of Solomon. In other words, a king had the words of Solomon copied and rewrote them, and that's what you have in your book today. Anyone? Time. The answer is King Hezekiah. King Hezekiah. All right? You have control of the board?
400 for Leviticus.
Leviticus for 400. The sons of Aaron who offered profane fire before the Lord. Hophni and Phinehas is not the answer we're looking for. Can you take it? No, the answer is Nadab and Abihu. Nadab and Abihu. You still have control of the board. Leviticus for 600. We have 2 minutes. Moses put this in the breastplate that was on Aaron. Or I should have said put these. Stones. I can't take. No, don't show it. I didn't tell you to show it. All right, I can't take that answer. What was the Urim and the Thummim? The Urim and the Thummim. All right, you still have control of the board. Leviticus for 800. Moses called Aaron and his sons on this day to offer a sin offering and burnt offering to the Lord. Chris? No, that's not the answer we're looking for. Time. What is the 8th day? The 8th day. Yep, the 8th day. The 8th day is what they count from an event 8 days from there. The 7th day is the Sabbath, but they didn't. The 8th, like the rain started falling on the 8th day. So they count from the time that Noah and his family were in the ark, and then they count 8 days from there. So they didn't stop at 7. Yeah. So sometimes with events, they counted the days from a certain thing. All right, you still have control of the board? Leviticus 4,000. The total length of time a woman was unclean after she gave birth to a boy, and the length of time unclean after she gave birth to a girl. You got to, oh, I didn't clear them. Carol. Do you want to play? I'm hearing answers out there. 40 days for, there's 2 answers. 40 days. 40 days for a girl, 30 days for a boy. I can't take that answer. Can you take it?
You might as well try.
Well, try.
1 week for a boy, 7 days, no, 14 days for a boy, and 30 days for a girl.
That's a good try. It is 40 days for a boy and 80 days for a girl. Now the question is, it's 33 days for a boy, 7 days after she's given birth, okay? And it's 66 days, 2 weeks after she's given birth to a girl. So the complete is 40 and 80. The girl, the reason for the girl is when you give birth to a baby girl, the menstrual is also longer. Yes, anybody who's given birth to a girl knows that blood also comes out of the daughter. No. The unclean, It's not the child doesn't have blood coming out that amount of days. The days of purification is those days. You understand? Right. They require an amount of days of purification based on the boy, based on the girl. All right, we have 4 more. And then tell me which team. Philemon for 400. The Apostle Paul urged Philemon to receive Onesimus as this kind of relation. Carol. Give me an answer.
Son.
No, that's not the answer we're looking for. Can you take it? As a brother is right. As a brother is right. All right, Philemon for 6. He is mentioned with Paul in the introduction of the letter to Philemon. Chris.
Who is Titus?
No, that's not the answer we're looking for. Who's Timothy is right. All right, Philemon for 8. Paul declares that he could command Philemon to do the right thing, but chooses to appeal for the sake of this.
Friendship. What about friendship? It's friendship.
I'm trying to remember the answer. Woo! I'm not sure. Do you have an answer?
Brotherly love.
For brotherly love. No, I know that's not it. For love's sake. For love's sake. I'll take brotherly love. I'll take brotherly love. I'll take it. All right, and the last one, Philemon for 1,000. Paul mentions this person as a fellow laborer who also wrote 2 books in the Bible.
Who is Timothy?
No, Timothy wrote none. Can you take it? Who is Luke is right. All right, that finishes up. And although it was a close game and this team was pulling up on the end, they are still the winners. All right, so you all stay here. We're going to do one more round. I need 3 people. Come on, Ray. Come on, Jackie. And I'm telling Elder Stacy, come on up here. We're gonna change from Bible Jeopardy to The Price is Right. Come on down. Come on, Sister Ingram. Come on, Pauline. Sister Ingram looked at me like, are you out of your mind? I could see her eyes past the mask. She's like, okay, the faster you get here, the faster we finish. We have one more round. Come on, come on. Come on, elders, come on, elders, I need to, come on, Elder Stacy and Ray, you got to take, no, sit down, Lee. They got their elder. You the elder. Y'all just winning everything. Come on back up, Brother Walker. Come on, Elder Stacy. Come on, Ray. Come on, Ray. All right, one more got to come up. Bridget, if you want to stay, you can. One more got to. going to move on. Tell her go to the next one. Natasha, that one was a final Jeopardy. Don't worry about that one. New categories, new categories. New categories. Gotta happen one day or another. Come on, I have faith in you, my elder. I have faith in you. All right, test your buzzers out. Sherlyn, Ray. Oh, the walk, Jerome. Okay, I got you. All right. All right, you guys have your hands on the buzzer. We welcome the new team. They are undefeated. But all right. Okay, you all are new, so you have control of the board. Acts for 100. This king had James, the brother of John, killed. Was it showing before? Natasha, they don't see it. Oh, there it is. There you go. This king had James, the brother of John, killed. Nobody buzzing in? Time. Who was Herod? Who was Herod? Who was Herod? All right. You still have control of the board? Acts for 200. This deacon baptized the Ethiopian eunuch. Who is Philip is right, Sam? All right, you all have control of the board. Acts for 300. This couple was accused of lying to the Holy Spirit. Chris. Ananias and Sapphira is right. All right, you still have control of the board? Acts for 400. This man replaced Barnabas as Saul's missionary partner. Timothy, no, that's not the answer we're looking for. Can you take it? Shh, I'm hearing people saying stuff out there. You got to buzz in. You got to buzz in. Chris. Who is Titus? No. The answer is who is Silas? Paul and Silas. You still have control of the board. You have control of the board. Acts for 500, he means. This prophet prophesied that Paul would be bound by the Jews when he took Paul's belt and bound his hands. You ain't going to be doing that. You ain't going to be talking to God. God, let me get Elder Stacy for you. All right, do you have no answers? The answer is Agabus. Agabus. Who is Agabus? You still have control of the board?
Let's get parables for 100.
Parables for 100. Stony, wayside, thorns are example of this parable. Brother Walker.
What is the seed?
I need a little bit more. can't just take that. Chris.
What is the parable of the sower?
The sower is right.
Thank you for the hint.
Chris, your team has control of the board.
Parable for 400.
Parables for 400. You only need the size of a mustard seed to execute. Faith is right, Ray. You have control of the board. Parables for 200. A woman took a broom to find one of these. Lee. A coin is right. You have control of the board. Parables for 300. A fig tree was planted in this place. Sam. No, that's not the answer we're looking for. A fig tree was planted in this place. Do you have it? No. The answer is, what is a vineyard? What is a fig tree in a vineyard? Yeah. All right. You still have control of the board? Parables for 500. You can't or shouldn't put this on an old garment. Lee.
New garment. Put white.
Garment. I can't take new garments. I can't take that. Can you take it? You can or shouldn't put this on an old garment. Ray still looking at Elder Stacy. Do you have it? Time. What is a new cloth? What is a new cloth? You still have control of the board?
Okay. Let's go with Samson.
Samson for 100. The tribe that Samson was from. Chris. Benjamin is not the answer we're looking for. Can you take it? You got buzzed in, man. Levi is not the answer we're looking for. The answer is the tribe of Dan. The tribe of Dan. Interesting, if you don't know, 12 judges, each judge from a different tribe. All right, you still have control of the board? Samson for 200. Samson was to be this from the womb. Lee. What is a Nazarite is right. You have control of the board? Samson for 300. The angel of the Lord said this about his name when asked by Manoah. Lee.
The angel told him, he didn't need a basic say I didn't need to know his name. No name.
No, that's not the answer we look for. Lee said, the angel said he didn't need to know his name. Can you take it? No, he said to Manoah that my name is wonderful. It is too wonderful for you. All right, you still have control of the board? Samson for 400. The person who named Samson. Lee. The angel is not the answer we're looking for. Can you take it? Not even a guess. His mother is right. trying to take a guess, man. You have control of the board. Samson for 500. This is the person who ended up with Samson's wife. I'm just looking for an answer. Chris. His best man. Yes, I will take it. His best man. Be careful who the best man is at your wedding now. You have control of the board? Pentecost for 100. The type of tongues that appeared to the apostles. Chris. No, that's not what I'm looking for. No, that's not the answer we're looking for. We're looking for cloven tongues or divided tongues. Cloven or divided tongues. Who has control of the board? You all have control of the board? Oh, you are. That's right. That's right. His best man. Huh? Pentecost for 200. The apostles were accused of having had this drink as the reason for their speaking in tongues. Chris. New wine is right. You have control of the board? Pentecost 300. The time of day that Peter stood up and spoke to the crowd. Chris.
9th hour. Or 9 in the morning.
9th hour. I cannot take that. Can you take it? I know what you meant. Yeah. Can you take it? You got to buzz in if you want to answer. Third hour is right. 9 o'clock in the morning. You have control of the board. Miracles for 100. She is believed to be the first person Jesus raised from the dead. Brother Walker. No, that's not the answer we're looking for. She was raised by Peter. Can you take it?
I can't remember her name.
Okay, can you take it? Time. The answer is Jairus' daughter. Jairus' daughter. You still have control of the board. Miracles for 200. How long a woman was crippled that Jesus healed?
$25.
25 years. No, that's not the answer we're looking for. Chris? 38 years is not the answer we're looking for. The answer, Natasha, is, I believe, 18 years. They're going now who's based on who's closer. Who had control of the board? You all have control of the board. Miracles for 300. This is the relative that the Syrophoenician woman brought to Jesus to be healed. Her daughter is right. You have control of the board? Miracles for 400. The amount of fish that Peter pulled to shore when seeing Jesus after the resurrection. Chris. What is a boatload? No. That's a good guess. Can you take it? Can you take it? The amount of fish that Peter pulled to shore when seeing Jesus after the resurrection. 500. No, the answer is 153. 153. You still have control of the board? Miracles for 500. Jesus put these in the ears and on the tongue of the man who was deaf and... I need two different answers. He put this in the ears and the tongue of the man who was deaf and had a speech impediment. What did he put in his ears? What did he put on his tongue? Okay, mud. Mud and saliva. That's not the answer we're looking for. Can you take it? Do you guys know it? No. He put his fingers in the man's ear and spit on his tongue. Imagine if Jesus was to do that today. All right? Pentecost for 400. The Old Testament prophet that Peter quoted as fulfillment of prophecy. Ray? No, that's not the answer we're looking for. Lee? Joel is right. And our last question. In Peter's sermon to the Jews, he referenced that this man is dead and buried and his tomb was still with them. Chris?
Who was Abraham?
No, that's not the answer we're looking for. Ray? Huh? Oh. Charlene having fun. Anybody has an answer? All right. Who was David? Who was David? King David. King David. All right. This team is undefeated. All right. So do you all want to leave or do you want one more? One more? Let them finish. You all want to stay and finish? All right, Natasha, we're doing one more. And I think it's number 4. I'm not sure. Is it number 4? Okay, I'm going to take Elder Stacy, Cran, and Bridget. Come on. You change your mind, Sister Ingram? I'm watching the eyes. All right. Jackie? All right. Carol, Bridget. Kevin, you want to play? Pauline? All right. Tell her go to number 7. Who asked where I get the questions from? I wrote all of these questions myself.
They're hard, Pastor. They're hard. Because we don't have memory. It's a memory thing. And all of us aren't blessed with the memory. I know I'm not.
That's right. It's a general knowledge. And even if you read the Catholic Bible, you would know it. All right. This is our last round. And Actually, Natasha, I think it's number 4, but we'll do a final Jeopardy. It's one question. We'll do one of the final Jeopardies. So you'll look at one that has final Jeopardy, and we'll do the one question at the end of this. All right. Welcome back. We have a new person, Pauline. Test your buzzer. Test your buzzer. There you go. Buzzer's working. And you want to tell everybody your name? Sister, oh yeah, AKA Pauline. All right, here we go. You all have control of the board. That's my team. All right, you all have control of the board. What would you like to begin with? Disciples for 200. Disciples for 200. Peter's brother. Lee, whose Andrew is right? You have control of the board. Disciples for 400. The other name for Nathaniel. Anyone? Time. What is Bartholomew? What is Bartholomew? All right, you still have control of the board?
600 for
Disciples for 600. The father of James and John. Chris. Who is Zebedee is right. You have control of the board? Disciples for 800. This disciple was a twin.
Who is Thomas?
Who is Thomas is right. All right, you still have control of the board? Disciples for 1,000. The name of Judas's father. Chris. No, that's not what I'm looking for. That's all right. Can you take it? No, Judas's father's name was Simon. Who was Simon? All right, you still have control of the board.
Let's try something we don't know nothing about. Women for 200.
Why you go there?
I will not repeat what he said. Women for 200. Samuel's mother. Chris, who is Hannah is right. You have control of the board? Women for 400. She did not return to Judah with Naomi. Sam. Time.
He said, oh.
That's what he said? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. That is right. Orpa's right. Yeah, you got to speak up now. You still have control of the board? Shh. You have control of the board? Women for 600. She stole from her father and almost got Jacob killed. Who's Rachel is right. All right, you still have control of the board? Women for 800. Her parents named her Hadassah. Chris? No, that's not the answer we're looking for. Can you take it? Time. Her name was Esther. Esther. The king named her Esther. Her parents named her Hadassah. You have control of the board still? Women for 1,000. She refused to appear naked before King Artaxerxes at his party. Chris.
Who is the queen? I don't know that.
That's a good guess, man. Hey. Come on. Do you have the answer? Time. Her name was Vashti. Vashti. All right. You all still have control of the board.
Let's have
Paul
Paul for 200.
for 200. This fell off of his eyes. Scales is right. Paul for 400. This is the group that accused Paul that forced him to appear before King Agrippa. Sadducees is not what we're looking for. Chris? No, that's not the answer. I think the answer is the Jews. The Jews. Just the Jews. You have control of the board?
Peter for 600.
Paul for 600. This couple taught Paul in the scriptures and was a powerful force in the early church. Carol. Time. Can you take it? No. The answer is Aquila and Priscilla. You still have control of the board. Paul for 800. The total number of people on the ship with Paul that was shipwrecked. No, that's not the answer we're looking for, Chris. 80. No, the answer is 276. 276. You still have control of the board? Paul for 1,000. Paul declared this person had forsaken him. Carol. No, Timothy did not forsake him. Chris. No, Demas has forsaken me, having loved this present world. All right, you still have control of the board?
Okay,
Birds for 200. This bird is mentioned in the Bible more than any other. Dove is right. You have control of the board? Birds for 400. Job tells us that this bird waves its wings proudly. The eagle is not the answer we're looking for. What is a peacock? No. Give us the answer. I think it's an ostrich. Yes, an ostrich. What is an ostrich? You still have control of the board. Birds for 600. These birds fed the prophet. Raven is right. You have control of the board? Birds for 800. Abraham fought these birds away from the sacrifice he had made to God. Chris. Vultures is right. Birds for 1,000. Jeremiah declares that a man who gains wealth in a wrong way is like this bird which broods but does not hatch. Time. What is a partridge? You didn't even know partridge was in the Bible. All right, Hosea for 2. Hosea's father. Time. They don't know it. They don't know it. We gonna keep it moving now. Hosea for 400. He had this number of children. Yeah, Hosea. Chris. No, that's not the answer we're looking for. Can you take it? 4. No, the answer is 3. 3. He had 3 children. Yeah, maybe. The act that caused Israel to depart from the Lord. No, that's not the answer we're looking for. Can you take it? No. The answer? What is harlotry? They like too many women. Yes. Hosea for 800. This is the main tribe which rebelled against God in Israel. According to Hosea. Tribe of Judah, no. Can you take it? No. The answer? Who is Ephraim? And last but not least, Hosea 4,000, Uzziah, Ahaz, Manasseh, Hezekiah. The king did not reign during Hosea's ministry. Which king did not reign during Hosea's ministry? Chris. Hezekiah, no. Manasseh, let's see the answer. What is Manasseh is right. All right. You all gave it a good effort. Natasha, let's get the final Jeopardy. One question. Put your wagers in. Yeah, you're not in the negative. Okay, the category is insects. Insects. Don't worry about the 300 there. So the put.
We gotta write it down or what? What we waiting on?
No. Okay, here's the answer. Here's the answer. Insects. Insects that fly and creep on all fours are not to be eaten unless it has these types of legs. It's a final Jeopardy. Of course, it's going to be difficult. This is from the book of Leviticus. All of our people. No. I'll ask each of you. All folk knows about pork and shrimp. You have in Leviticus 11 and Deuteronomy 14, you have laws governing the land animals, laws governing the sea creatures, laws governing the insects, and laws governing the things that fly. All right. You behind? You wagered everything? What is your answer? Joints is right. Now, I shouldn't have said that. I should have gotten your answer.
What answer did you have, Nabi?
You guys didn't say joints.
We was gonna say something dumb.
Okay, but they got it right. Jointed legs. Grasshopper, locust, all those types of animals that actually locusts don't fly, but they hop so high. They go.
So
Let's give him a hand. Let's give him a hand. So hopefully we can make this a church event and get the church and the members behind this and get your knowledge of the Bible intact. Amen. You know what? I can. You know what? I can. So what I'll do, what Sister Walker Bridget is saying, is like, can we get a heads up on, sometimes it's not books, sometimes it's categories and topics. So what I will do, the next time, I will put out and let you know the categories. Okay? Hey, Brother Walker, I said I'm going to do it because I know it ain't going to make that. Well, yeah, we have the Jeopardy, like the beginning Jeopardy, easier questions, then double Jeopardy, harder questions, and final Jeopardy, the most difficult questions. That's how I try to do it. That's how I try to do it. All right? But you all, I will have to tell you, you all will not live down that they answered all the women questions on you all.
But they were faster with the buzzer. They were faster with the buzzer.
I ain't see y'all pressing, no. They might have been faster, but Let's give him a hand. Let's give him a hand. We're finished. Do you all like the system?
Yes.
What we'll do also is we'll get a score. So the score will be on top. We'll get a scoreboard so everyone can see so they don't have to yell, hey, you got the point. All right. But I'm going to present this to Pastor Harrison and see if we can set up a GLAR tournament. So it'll be churches versus churches. All right? So Tamarind got a little heads up. But I'll write new questions for that. So this. Sister Walker said, we know who to put up front. And listen, we put everyone. We put everyone. Amen? All right, let's give them a hand. Again, I want to thank my media team. I want to thank Shirley. I want to thank Natasha. I want to thank Imani. I want to thank Lee. I want to thank Mickey for setting up the tables, getting everything going. So one of the purposes of this is I have a desire that our people get back into the Word. Get back into the Word. That's where our foundation is. Okay? So thank you once again. Yeah, you guys too. You won, but you. Oh, they said they want to stay there. They said they no, you can stay. They said they are basking. They are basking in their glory. Let's give them another hand. And they all answered questions. I want to thank the cheerleaders. I want to thank the cheerleaders, especially the ones who sometimes called out answers. Acted like they didn't want to play, but when they knew the answer, you know what? The next time we do this, I'm going to try to set it up that if we do this next time, that we have refreshments and stuff afterwards, so everybody could go get a drink, get some snack to eat, so we can have a good time fellowshipping. All right? Yeah, some peanut butter. Oh, you and nobody brought me anything? Why everybody think every time I say Elder Stacy see me, you here? listen, how am I not going to be here and we having Bible Jeopardy? I'm in the office meeting with different people. Was that Jackie? That's all right. I'll just, I'll suffer. Because I love, I suffer long. No, I'm good. All right. Who wants to volunteer to close us out? Offer a word of prayer. Who wants to volunteer? Any volunteers? Nobody want to play? Nobody want to volunteer to pray? Oh, lash you all. Oh, jump at prayer. Come on, Kevin. You going to pray for us to close us out? My deacon got to know how to pray, man. All right. Sister Cran, you've been calling out, so come on and pray. There you go. Thank you for volunteering. Yes. Amen. God bless. Imani, you going to still help me? We're going to tear this down? We don't have to put it back the way. We can leave these connected and just disconnect it from here.